This is the full story of Danny and Valerie.
Oh, I'm gonna hurl.
Danny Fenton and Valerie Gray are on opposite ends of the social status spectrum. Valerie is part of the popular crowd, while Danny is busy getting chased by them.
Like, I so much love that top. $579 and worth every one of my dad's pennies. Please hurt the unpopular boy for me.
Their relationship would only get worse from there. Valerie's dad works for Axion, a huge laboratory facility, and when a ghost dog breaks in, all chaos breaks loose.
What are you?
I'll tell you what I'm not. Coated in dog saliva.
Being covered in saliva was the least of Valerie's problems, as the dog went on to destroy the facility, which left her dad without a security job. Now she hated both Danny Fenton and Danny Phantom.
Talk about rock bottom. They're selling everything they own in a yard sale.
I feel bad. If I could have stopped that ghost dog, none of this would have happened.
As the mysterious ghost dog continued to target and torment Valerie, an anonymous package arrived at her apartment, one that would change the dynamic of Danny and Valerie's relationship forever.
Heard about your recent ghost troubles. Hope this helps. Vlad. Don't know who you are, Vlad, but if this thing does what I think it does, I can't say that I care.
That creepy guy you saw in the window? That's Vlad, arch enemy to Danny, and also the guy who helped Valerie become a ghost hunter. Valerie might not have known Danny Phantom and Danny Fenton were the same guy, but she disliked both of them, and now had the tools to destroy one of them.
Oh man, she's coming. Sam, hide!
No time!
No escaping me now, ghost boy.
Do you mind?
Oh, gross loser love. I always knew you two geeks would end up together.
That sounded like Valerie.
Even though Valerie was content on obliterating Danny, he had no interest in hurting her back. In fact, he even saved her from the giant ghost dog.
Look, I know you're angry, but that's not my dog, and I'm sorry about whatever happened to you. Not all ghosts are evil.
Yeah? And not all humans are saps, huh? Goodbye, ghost boy.
Valerie?
Oh no, my dad! I can't let him see me like this.
I'm sorry, but I can't help you there.
So let's recap. Valerie Gray and Danny Fenton basically hate each other.
I don't like you, and you don't like me.
And ghost hunter Valerie and Danny Phantom also didn't get along. But now they had to deal with working on a health project together. All while ghost hunter extraordinaire Skulker was planning to pin the two of them against one another.
Oh, she's too busy to watch the kid, but when it comes time to kick my butt, she's front and center? Don't you have anything better to do?
This is what I do!
At last, people hitting people. Is there anything more beautiful?
Skulker's plan was working, and he was about to put the nail in the coffin by framing Danny and making it seem like he was the one stealing their health project. This allowed Skulker to lure both Valerie and Danny into the ghost zone.
Man, I'm just getting paired up with all kinds of jerks in my life.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing you'd know about, Ghost. Some dweeb's been giving me all kinds of static at school because of this project we're both supposed to be doing.
Maybe you weren't pulling your weight?
Or maybe he has no idea what my life is like. A job, a second job.
2 jobs?
I gotta catch ghosts like you and raise money for college. I could have been paired up with anybody, and I got stuck with insensitive, uncaring Danny Fenton.
Danny suddenly realized how hard Valerie was working and put his grudge aside in order to help get them to safety.
I guess I was kind of harsh on you before. I never thought a ghost could be anything but trouble.
That's because you never bothered to get to know one. Truce?
For now. Get me out of this ghost world and we'll see how long it lasts.
Zone. It's more of a zone. But if you insist, we're gonna have to do it my way, though.
Danny and Valerie were finally starting to warm up to each other, and maybe even starting to like each other.
Find your own hiding spot. I've got dibs on Under the Nerds playing nerd poker.
Ease up, Fenton. You're not the only one who needs to hide, you know.
Valerie, where are you? It's only 3 years until senior prom. Why won't you say yes? 3 years? We could be here a while.
Wanna check over our book reports?
This newfound friendship still had its complications, like the whole Danny is a ghost and Valerie is a ghost hunter thing. And it was about to get even more complicated when Vlad showed up and told her about the suit.
Why would you do that? I'm like 14.
You're also the most capable ghost hunter I've ever seen. You're smart, you're fast, you're strong, and most of all, you're motivated.
Really?
Of course. Why else would I say such a thing? I'd have to be some sort of, diabolical villain to manipulate you like that.
After awakening Pariah Dark from his eternal slumber, Vlad uses Valerie as a tool to hide the ring of rage that Pariah is after. This leads to an all-out war, but Valerie, being good at her job and realizing the true enemy, comes to Danny's rescue.
Hey, Stoneface! Surprise!
Valerie was seriously hurt, but her determination to hunt ghosts was stronger than her will to actually rest. Danny did the only thing he could to try to stop her from going back into battle and hurting herself further.
I don't know how you got inside the Fenton's ghost shield, but this is my fight.
No, it's not. Not anymore. Hey!
Valerie?
Ah! You're dead for this, you hear me? Dead!
Danny Phantom and ghost hunter Valerie were back to square one, but Danny Fenton and Valerie Gray were a different story.
Looks like everything's back to normal.
Looks like...
Although, you know how I said I didn't really like Fenton? I kinda like him now.
As long as Danny could keep his ghost side a secret, this relationship had the potential of becoming something more than friendship.
So, where is Danny anyway?
Not that it's any of your business, Valerie, but he said he was busy.
Technus, in his path to world domination via satellite control, takes over Valerie's suit and destroys her father's lab. Danny had his suspicions Valerie wasn't in control of the suit, but what he didn't realize was that Technus had bigger plans for them.
It wasn't me. So who? Val, are you okay? Danny? I'm fine. Don't know what happened, but yeah.
Danny, are you okay?
What's that? Is that from Valerie? Tucker, are you online again? Hey!
I'm fine, but I didn't know what to think. How about you?
Technus works to get the two together, and soon enough, Valerie and Danny begin dating. But Sam and Tucker realize that it's Technus pulling the strings, and they try to save Danny before it's too late.
You're telling me that Technus is trying to hook me up? Come on! Technus hates emotions!
And hello, he's using yours against you?
Dim lights? Stalled Ferris wheels? You think the universe wants you two to be together?
Well, maybe, but I don't know. I might.
Technus's plan comes together, and things get a little confusing, so let's break it down. With Danny and Val on good terms, Technus uses Valerie's suit to attack Danny in front of her.
That's my suit! And it's after Danny!
Valerie saves Danny Fenton, which seems awesome for their relationship, but Danny goes ghost in order to help fight off Technus. Remember, Valerie and Phantom are far from besties.
Valerie's not in there. Which means I'm not holding back!
Valerie watches all of this, completely unaware that Danny knows she's not in the suit. So to her, it looks like Danny Phantom was totally cool with killing her, and that could put a damper on any relationship.
You should have seen Valerie's face. I'm sure she thinks I was trying to waste her.
But you weren't.
It doesn't matter. If I want to ask Valerie out, I'm gonna have to never tell her I'm Danny Phantom.
Danny put his crush on Valerie above his need to be his true self. And he decided he wanted to make it work with her no matter what.
If you really like this girl, Danny, you should let her know and give her something like this.
A class ring?
A girlfriend's not a girlfriend until you give her a class ring, Danny. It also says, I think you could be the girl I fight ghosts with. At least it did with your mom. I don't know how appropriate that is for you.
You'd be surprised.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be that easy because Technus wasn't done with Valerie and Danny just yet.
Oh yeah. This is gonna be good.
Not so good for Danny, who's just trying to save the world. Now he has to deal with an even angrier Valerie, all while getting ready to ask her out. It's a doozy, we know.
Here you go.
You sure about this?
I like her and she likes me back. Isn't it supposed to be that simple?
Clueless.
Danny?
Wow. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to ask you something.
Actually, me first. Danny, I've had a lot of fun these last few days, but my life's way too complicated right now for us to be anything other than friends.
Just friends? But I thought...
I thought too. But there's something important I have to do, and I don't want you to get hurt because of it. Besides, it's not like you were gonna give me some lame class ring, right?
Yeah, right.
And there you have it. Valerie decided her ghost hunting was more important than a relationship. But honestly, don't we think this was for the best? Considering Danny is a ghost and all. Or do you think it could have worked? Let us know in the comments.
Fly away, ghost boy, before I change my mind.
All right, I'm going. Ow! What in...
But don't think this is gonna last. Tomorrow, it's game on.
And I'll be ready to play.